Yes, yo, what's happening, man? Welcome back to the greatest podcast on the face of the earth. Welcome back to the greatest podcast on the face of the earth. Shout out to everybody who's been showing love, been supporting. Because as you know, I'm building this brick by brick by myself. There are no sponsors. I don't have no my head up no celebrities' ass like a lot of other people. They shove their heads up people's asses and they expect a certain result. No, I'll build my own table. And I would advise all of you to build your own table as well, because at the end of the day, we're all humans and we're all the same. Welcome back to another episode of Greatest Podcast on Earth. Now, we in this bitch. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. This is the LeVar Walker podcast show. And before I go any deeper, I want to tell you guys, listen, if you live in Houston, December 14th, I will be at the Houston Punchline. I will be there performing. I'm going to do my hour. And if you've never seen me perform before, you can go to my YouTube page where there are 90 hours of me doing stand-up comedy. I post a bunch of different clips and stuff, and nothing is the same. It might be certain similarities, but pretty much doing new material all the time. And I don't even have to do Q&As with the audience, but I will if that's what the audience wants. But I want to welcome you guys back. I got a lot of things on my mind this evening, and we're going to just kick it off right now. I was watching the Shannon Sharp podcast with the good brother TPAIN. And TPAIN dropped several jewels on this podcast. And one of the jewels he talked about was the term brother in the entertainment business. And I have talked about the word brother in the entertainment business. I'm the oldest of my family. I have one baby brother who is my brother. But the term brother, as it relates to entertainment, it's all fake. It's fake as fuck. The brother terminology is so weak, and T-Pain really hit the head on the nail when he described that. Because if you notice in Hollywood, and this is how you're going to see the fakest people in the industry, the fakest people in the industry are the ones who, when they call out their brothers, if you notice, all of their brothers are super successful. Every brother is hot. Every brother is on fire. There's their brother. They're full of shit. If you having weddings full of super successful, on fire brothers, you're full of shit. Like, we got to keep the realness in the game at this point. Hopefully you guys can see me. I hope this thing isn't timing out. But yeah, the terminology brother in Hollywood is fake as fuck. It's just one big lie. You know, these people in this entertainment business, your relationships pretty much, for the most part, and I'm not saying for every situation, but for the most part, your situations go as far as they will benefit the other person. Now, that's not 100%, but that's about 95% in the business of entertainment. Because if a guy is toxic or he's had some issue, not necessarily with you, like if the guy, let's just take, for instance, when I had the Mike Epps incident, which everybody knows about, when that first happened to me, I was ostracized. People were acting funny and shit. I was no longer a brother because I guess they felt like, they could go on the road with them or some shit like that. And all of those guys that talk shit, they're all losing. They don't have career. They're just whack as fuck. But that's just the game. And that was a blessing for me because it opened my third eye to the industry. My loyalty is to my family and to my fans and people, and I don't even consider fans, but my family and my extended family, which is the people that support me. And I would advise anybody that's in the entertainment industry or whatever journey you're on, whatever progress you're looking for, is to go the route of where people love you, where you feel genuine love, where you feel accepted. There is no need to try to seek out acceptance or to fight for to be liked and all that shit. Just if somebody don't like you, fuck them. You move on and you keep it going. And shout out to TPAIN for saying, because I don't know what Khaled is going to do. It's so funny, when you look at DJ Khaled now, you're looking at TPAIN went in on him. Dave Chappelle did jokes about him as far as Palestine is concerned, and Drake also dissed him too. So what does he do? Like now that you don't have people to prop you up because you only hollered over the most talented rappers' verses. So now they don't want to fuck with him. So I don't know where. Maybe your brothers are in those Palestinians that were hurt, but it's too late for you to try to backtrack and talk to them because you're scared that you'll get cut the fuck off from your employer. So that's what it is. It's like, yeah, this is a fake ass industry. Like I got into comedy because I love comedy and because I believe it's an anointing, it's a calling on my life. And I don't really like to be a pastor or nothing like that. But God told me to walk this path. Now, of course, I'm still a pharmacist with an active license. I can always, hit a quick eject button and be okay. You know what I mean? I know that we're dealing in times that are uncertain with artificial intelligence and things of that like, but I'm walking on a path. And as I walk on that path, you guys make sure you get those tickets. You can scan this QR code right here where I'm talking to you at, and you can get those tickets to see me live in Houston. Tickets are really moving. So please don't forget about those tickets. But he was telling the truth. I loved everything TPAIN had to say. And I'm going to say this too about TPAIN. TPAIN's super talented. And when TPAIN had the industry in the chokehold with the where he was using what's the machine, y'all? That like kind of alter your voice. What do they call that? What's that machine, bro? I'm not going in. I'm just calling out a man that won't take up for his own people. I'm indifferent to that situation though. But what's that machine? What's the machine? Auto tune. Yes, thank you, Alexander. So TPAIN had the industry in a chokehold with the auto tune. TPAIN super talented. People hated on TPAIN, and it came from Hove. And I think TPAIN, when he heard that from Hove, he was young, he was green, and he stopped. Where that's really a signal to keep going. So to any of you out there, if you see that person you look up to and they trying to shit on you and they say, don't do that no more, that is what you actually do because they feel threatened by it. And if TPAIN, I think TPAIN should have 10 times, he should have tripled down or a 100x auto tune and just stayed on top. But he's a good brother. Matter of fact, little history here. The subdivision that I live in, TPAIN bought his mama a house. Well, he lived in that house and then gave his mama that house in this subdivision. And that was like shit, 03, 04, something like that. So shout out to him, man. So much going on, man. I saw that 50 Cent is about to put out this documentary on Diddy. And I'm gonna say this, like, I don't know their situation. It seems like 50 is a little upset because Diddy was messing with 50's baby moms, Daphne Joy, and also paying his baby mother's rent. But why are you mad? Like, If that's your baby mom's, and she just out here in the field and you didn't care nothing about her, you wasn't helping her, you should be happy that the man put your baby moms up and she didn't go back to get your ass in child support or whatever she had to do. So Diddy was basically taking care of this woman while they were, having their escapades, as freaky as they may be. But now 50 Cent is doing this documentary, not on his network, but on Netflix. So this is the thing. This is a black mogul tearing down another black mogul. And who is benefiting in the name of profit? It is people outside of the culture who will benefit from this shit the most. And it's quite nasty work. I know a lot of black people, you want to protest, you want to hold hands, you want to call the man is this, the man is that. But what is 50 doing in this situation? In this situation is horrible. You know what I mean? Because we saw the trial. If you all saw the trial, there were no young girls, there were no children. This was a trial about consenting adults. Was he wrong for putting his hands on the lady? Absolutely, he was wrong. But the whole trial was about consenting adults. The jury found him not guilty on the most serious charges. However, the judge came back in, and to show you how this system works and how nasty this system is, the judge convicted this man. The judge made the sentence 5 years based off Diddy, I guess, being able to coerce or to be abusive. However, on those charges in the original case, the jury found him not guilty on the things that they gave him the actual time on. So, as far as this documentary is concerned, coming from 50, I don't know where he's trying to go. I think it'll only help Diddy in the long run. I think it's nasty. Dame Dash had talked about it, and I have to agree with Dame Dash in this particular instance. This shit is nasty work. And, if he's supposed to be some type of street nigga or whatever, because I'm not no street nigga, I will call the police, sue, I will tell. I don't give a fuck. That's who I am, right? I don't claim street shit. But for this guy who's this gangster rapper to do this, it's diabolical on an unprecedented scale, and nobody wants to say shit. I don't want to work for him, so I'm gonna call the shit out. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And furthermore, this whole thing about television and movies, that shit is dead. Hollywood is dead. And I don't know why people don't see this shit. It don't fucking matter. Yeah, he got a film. Somebody got a film. Who's gonna watch it? Who's watching it? Nobody's watching none of this shit out here. Let's just keep it a bean. I see this. I know people with millions of television shows, movies, can't sell no tickets in the comedy clubs. This is just the truth. So who gives a fuck? They got all these goddamn studios, and they open it. Nigga, don't nobody care, because people are watching idiots like me do these live streams and drink wine. That's what's happening now. It doesn't matter. The industry is on its back. The shit is over with. It's been disrupted on an unprecedented level, and it will continuously decline. So if you a comic, whoever you are, just know you are the business. You're going to have to take the risk. You're going to have to do everything within your power to sustain. And that's just where we are right now. It's either that or become a plumber, get your HVAC, and keep it moving. But as far as the 50 Cent Diddy thing, I don't agree. I think it's nasty fucking work. And it's just, it's not needed. I don't think it's needed. Him putting his hands on that girl, was that ugly? Yes, that's very, very ugly. That's nasty. I don't condone domestic violence. However, domestic violence never got a man almost a life sentence at the end of the day. So that's what it is. That's my feelings on that. And it's just so much going on. I saw the Princess Love Ray J thing. Somebody call Ray J. He needs, I don't know if Ray J's on drugs or is it drugs? It's a mix of attention. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to stop. He needs to stop. He pulled a gun on his baby mom and in front of the children on a live stream. I don't know the purpose of that, and he's also banned from Twitch. So that is a whole money generating thing that's just dead, and they're gonna end up. I mean, I don't know if you can still get on YouTube, but that'll probably stop as well because they all do it across the board. But Ray J, bro, you gotta figure that shit out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good wine. And if anybody, any celebrity see this, you become a fan and you a tough nigga, I will sue and call the police. I have to keep continuously putting that out because I need you guys to give me the same respect you do those white boys. Because that's what they tend to do. They kick your black back in, but the white man gets more respect from them. But I'm gonna play the white man, nigga. But anyway, we're gonna keep on going. The loyalty with the T-Pain thing, there is no loyalty. The code is dead. The internet is also shown that black people are not a monolith. We all gonna do what we do. So that's where we're at, man. So, we are here. This is what it is, guys. And while y'all sitting watching me, make sure you get those tickets right here. You could hit that QR code, get those tickets, see me live in Houston, December 14th. I'll be at the Punchline. And shout out to everybody on YouTube who's been watching the progression and watching the stand-ups. We're at 81,000 subscribers. We had 81,000 subscribers. You said, what are you saying? We got somebody talking. Chanel Forbes, what did T-Pain not say? He didn't say fuck KHALED. Is that what you're saying? He didn't say that? I mean, he did call KHALED out. That's not true. He did. I watched the video. You can put it however you like. He might have been doing some backtracking, but he called him out. I mean, I'm sure KHALED probably showed him some love back in the day, but he just called out the fake shit. Because now we on the even playing field in entertainment. This to all of you. We all our own channel. You got a Wi-Fi connection. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marion Foreman, 8865. Yo, Marion, if you know somebody in Houston, tell them to pull up on me. Let's see, Chanel. He called KHALED out, but he didn't say fuck KHALED. He just called out. Well, yeah, KHALED is fake. He's calling out the fake brother shit. Everybody's your brother. Who's Diddy's brother right now? Where's Diddy's brothers? Where the brothers? Where Diddy's brothers? Did we not forget the Rock Nation brunch with all the brothers? With all the brothers and the black excellence? The black excellence? Where are the brothers? Where's Diddy's brothers? Does he have any? I haven't seen them in quite some time. And people say I want to go to the party and shit, but I'm just calling out what I see in the legal system is bogus and how they pushed the line and bent the rules on him to incarcerate him for an extended period of time over a goddamn Mann Act violation, which is 120-year-old law that they dusted off, that the only person that law was for was Jack Johnson for having relations with white women. But his brothers have disappeared because Diddy's toxic, and that would endanger their livelihood. So that's to show you that the word brother is absolutely fake as fuck. And, it's just what it is. You get invited to certain way. Like, look, if I'm hot, like if I'm popping as a comic and if I'm selling out every theater I go to, I'm going to get certain wedding invitations and I'm going to be niggas' brothers. Your brother status go up depending on how much money you pulling. So, like Big Bro, that's where that shit comes from. Big Bro is just the boss man. That's boss bro, nigga. Big Bro is boss man, nigga. That ain't no motherfucking Big Bro my head. That's your boss. That's dad. You should call the term Big Bro should be changed to dad. Hey, dad. That's That's what it is. I'm too much of an asshole to put up with that type shit or even do it. So, well, I think in a way you say Master Splinter. I don't know about Stevie J, but Stevie J a real one. I mean, hell, you know. In this cup, I have a red wine. I believe this might be a cab. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's very good. Do you see how you make it go around and around? Yeah, that's where we at. Mm. And even though I'm poor, I drink it like a rich man. You see, I spin it around. And I like this. Shout out to Chanel for just like what Payne said. You're only their brother, big bro. That's real. That's why I loved it. Like he was so honest in that assessment of what a brother is. Like niggas, I ain't none of these motherfuckers your brothers. Only people and that's why I think as a society we have to focus more on family, right? We have to get back to our roots and not trying to impress other people and shit. Because the only people gonna love you is your family. All these people we trying to impress and buy clothes and get all this design, they not coming to the funeral, bro. They don't have shit to say. They don't care. Because we all gonna die eventually, and that's just what it is, man. So yeah, shout out to the brothers in the trenches. That's real shit. And shout out to everybody on Instagram. I see y'all over there. I see y'all. Make sure y'all get them tickets too. Everybody in Houston that's on Instagram. I just put my ads out for Houston, so y'all should. If anybody from Houston, if you seeing my ads come through on Facebook in Houston, DM me, let me know. And two, I want to see you guys at the show in Houston. And those tickets are moving, so please get those tickets. And it's going down. It's going to be great. Also, Blueface is out of jail. Blueface has everything under the sun on his face. This nigga got a Walgreens tattoo. He got a Major League Baseball. Like Blueface's face is like a changing billboard, and I hope this nigga's getting sponsorships for each tat he got on his face, man. And Chanel Forbes just came back in with another statement. I like that, bro. And that's real shit. The real people next to you are the ones who check in on you, not wanting a single thing. When you talk to them, but y'all reach out in the conversation, because that is real, bro. That's real shit. That's your real people, man. And people got to start paying more attention to that, man. What's happening, Pat? Patrick Deshawn, shout out to Patrick, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. But yeah, guys, I didn't want much, man. I'm just in here, I'm in here going in on it. You know what I'm saying? I saw the who won? The Cowboys won yesterday. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got an 87 graduate from Simeon that just pulled up. Let me see. Oh yeah, shout out. Shout out to Aja Moose 7, bro. I don't know when I'm coming to Phoenix, bro. I would love to come to Phoenix. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm just trying to build every day, increase the fan base, increase people getting to know me. And so I have a demand in these markets because in every city I go to, y'all, I keep it a bean. I have to eat what I kill. So it's just really based on ticket sales. It has nothing to do with me being actually funny, as comedy is in a place where funny absolutely does not matter. So the person that sells most tickets, who cares? They're not the funniest person at all. They're the best marketer, they're the best advertiser, and they've been doing work on the back end, but that's just what it is. Brent James, I agree. Your only friend is God if you're over 40, especially as a man. I agree. Blueface might as well tattoo his body like an avatar. You ain't lying. I like that. You was not lying, bro. But yo, Ajamu, when I come to Phoenix, you will be the first person to know. And if y'all want to know where I'm at, please sign up on my email list. You can go to lavarwalker.me. And another way you guys can sign up, matter of fact, I'm going to put a link in here. This is what I want y'all to sign up for. It's really my fan bridge account. Uh, is that it? Is it fan bridge? No, band. I'm sorry. Bands in town. I'm gonna put my link for my bands in town. And you guys pull up on me, man. That's crazy. Where my bands in town? Yeah, let me put that in there. If y'all follow me here, and I'm gonna put this in here. If y'all could go, just everybody follow me at bands in town. You'll never miss a show. So if y'all click that link, and I put it up there, and also I run a banner for it. Let's see. Let me see if I can run that banner across. Yeah, if y'all can screenshot that or something and just follow me on Bands in Town or go to LeVar Walker Bands in Town. And then every time I got a show, it's real easy to come right to you and we good. I was just in Chicago November 1st. I had a big show there. I go home. I've been going home more often. I was in Chicago November. I was there the summer. I was there the beginning of the year. So I go home. It's like I got my family and then my mom and pops, and my pops can't really move and shit. So no, I'm still home even when I'm not home though. But thanks for asking, Reek. Typically, my parents would come down here to Atlanta. But they couldn't make it this year, so I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, dog. Chicago legend. I mean, that shit mean a lot right there, man. But yeah, man, that's where we at, y'all. So I just wanted to come in here and go live real quick and see what else we talking about. I don't know what's going on with this whole NBA, NFL, with this gambling, with these gambling allegations. I'm gonna say this though, with the NBA and these gambling allegations, you see your Chauncey Billups, you see the other guy that was, I guess, allegedly friends with LeBron James, close to LeBron. You see a lot of these guys, and it's really unfortunate because I don't think sports should have ever married themselves to online gambling. That is the worst shit ever. Like, these commissioners have married themselves or gotten into bed with online gambling, and then you want to tell players, well, yeah, y'all gotta play, but you guys can't gamble on yourselves. It's really disgusting. Like they like, how do you do that? Especially if a guy, when you're looking at these professional ball players, they probably got the issues they have financially are typically back taxes, child support, lawsuits, shit like that. And if a guy got the chance where he could probably make him 2 or 3 million in a game, he's gonna do it. And y'all have allowed that. So to these sports teams and these betting players, y'all need to make a decision. You can't straddle the fence with sports betting. You just can't. And then as a league, what they want to do is point a finger and destroy the players, and just blame everything on the players. But it's the league's fault as well because you're allowing that shit. It shouldn't even be allowed. Like, I can understand it when they got to go totally underground, but it's crazy. Oh, shout out to yo. Thank you, Marion, for me. Yes, it was standing room, and I will be back in Baltimore. I'm going to be the first headliner of the year in Baltimore. I'll be back at the Baltimore Comedy Factory January 2nd through the 4th. So you guys get those tickets, man. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Reek, I agree. Like it should be only to be able to gamble in Vegas or something. Like it needs to be a way where it's difficult. But hell, if I'm out there playing and I need some money, I'm like, yo, man, run this parlay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna score 20. I'm getting the fuck out the game. I'm gonna give you some money to put down. Like that's just what it is. And I mean, for these people to act aloof is crazy to me. But I think LeBron is gonna have to watch his back. I really think they're gonna set LeBron up or do some shit and really try to sandbag LeBron James over this. I really believe that. I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna use this situation as a way to get rid of LeBron, you know, because I know he's retiring, but you want to totally uh you want to save the league, but you need a fall guy. And no bigger fall guy would be than LeBron. So LeBron's gonna have to watch himself and be very, very careful because I believe in LeBron's retirement, the league is getting ready to sandbag LeBron James. Yeah, listen, I'm a Virgo. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, the rumblings, the closeness of the associate who went down for the gambling, him not wanting to play at the beginning of the season, the rumblings of him causing trouble. And they're gonna put this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna put the whip in Stephen Smith's hand to put the lashes across LeBron's back. I'm seeing this in real time. I don't know if people are not paying attention, but this shit is going to happen, bro. Like, I'm seeing this shit. So get prepared for 2027. They're going to try to air all of the dirty laundry of LeBron James because they want to clean up the league and they want to make him the fall guy. So I would say to his people, LeBron, prepare for that shit. You need to be making some real chess moves. And also, too, a lot of it will go to the fact that LeBron tried to start an international basketball league. He's tried to start a women's league. He's tried to become their direct competition. And when I tell you these corporate entities play very, very fucking dirty, you can go ask Diddy. So I'm not going to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not going to drink the Kool-Aid, but I'm going to say that. You say I look high, bro. You look super high. I don't know if you're saying the fact. I'm not reading that scripture. I'm just talking from the dome, bro. But I'm just drinking wine. I'm not high. But this is real shit. But thank you, June. It's always two sides of the 2702. You got a long ass YouTube name, bro. This nigga name is June is always two sides of the 2702. But no, that's real. I'm just calling what I see, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. Shout out to you, bro. But that's real. I'm just drinking wine. And y'all saying I look high. Do I look high, y'all? Do I look high to y'all? Let me look on Instagram. Hey, IG, do I look high? I ain't had nothing but some wine. I mean, I bought my eyes are always look kind of sleepy and shit, but I've always had the bags under my eyes. I try to cover it up like in post, like I use a filter because I'm gonna go get me a lower lid blepharoplasty. I'm probably gonna go to Turkey and get that shit done. That boy Maurice, I don't look high. Do I look high? Man, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Bro, he say, I didn't know you touched the reefer. You stupid. Let me see what Chanel. I mean, as far as sports betting thing, what happened to money on the floor? Top of that, I barely see the difference between stock. Nigga, it ain't no difference, nigga. They just corporatize money on the floor and betting. That's all. That's all. And we gonna pay the price for that shit. That's how they do. It's all a plan, bro. All that shit a plan. So I would just tell everybody to be prepared. But please get those tickets. Hit that link, hit this QR code and get those tickets. Cause I'm coming on here and doing all this shit to sell tickets to these shows. That boy Maurice, I appreciate that, bro. Y'all say it's the glasses. I mean, cause why LeBron? Cause LeBron is the face of the league. LeBron the face of the league right now. Or he's been the face of the league for 20 years. Tearing down Steph is not going to make the impact as it would as tearing down LeBron. So I'm sorry. I'm seeing this shit. And y'all going to come back to this video and be like, LeVar wasn't lying. I'm seeing it. It's just like I'm watching this collision in slow motion or something. So, yeah, man. Yeah. You say LeBron's youngest son ice cold? That's what's up. I love him. I mean, LeBron a good dude. Like, even when I talk about the GOAT, when you talk about the GOAT of basketball, like, of course it's going to be Michael Jordan. But what people don't understand is this. When you look at all the accolades of Michael Jordan and everything he did and how he entertained us and the level of entertainment he had, there was a big price to pay with that. So the price to pay with Michael Jordan's goatness, and this is specifically for Michael Jordan, is that Mike probably doesn't really have a lot of friends. Mike is isolated. Mike is on an island. And Mike has a sickness. Like, that's a sick. To be Michael Jordan is a sickness. To be Kobe is a sickness. They both have a sickness. Now, as far as physical ability, stature, and if LeBron had that sickness, if LeBron had the same sickness of Mike and Kobe, he would be head and shoulders above them based off his athleticism, his size, his stature, all of that. He would be, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the sickness. And that sickness is not always a good thing. That sickness is ice cold, it's emotionless, it's I will kill my mama to win. I don't want friends. Fuck my family, the children. This is what it is. Absolutely, the team hated Mike was an asshole, bro. But we loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So that's what it is. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did 40 minutes today. This is great. But get those tickets, man. Houston, I'm on the way. We got the ads running. Y'all gonna see them in Houston, all around Houston. And it's gonna be a great show. Shout out to my university, Xavier University. Everybody in Xavier University, I've been seeing the whole university showing love. All my alumni members, man, been showing so much love getting those tickets. I appreciate it. And it's gonna be up, y'all. And it's going down. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna try to do this every day as I've been doing it. I just did something with AI. Maybe it could be my showrunner and help me because I'm 100% independent. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. But love all of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all taking this time out to check me out. Also, don't forget Houston, December 14th. You can go right here to this QR code and get those tickets. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you all for coming out. Good night. God bless.